Yo, what's going on guys, it's JNaz here and I'm back on the BrokeRock episode 4 and oh boy have I been busy in between episodes. Like, as you can see there's already one thing behind there, there's one thing in the distance, but I'll explain all that in a minute. But as you can see I've gone around and in the last episode I did say if people wanted to see the leaves have like a different texture and variation to it, which I have done that. I have gone around, I had a bit of oak, a bit of birch and a bit of spruce all mixed together. Kind of like what we've got in Spawn Island. I've done that for like this build and the two other builds over here. I've got rid of the sheep pen here because obviously it's caused a bit of lag, but I've also kind of filled this chest up almost to the max because I'm going to be saving that for an episode where I'm going to basically make beds out of that and go to the nether, and we're going to try and do like a netherite mining session, okay? But we're not going to do that today, we'll do that sometime in the future. As you can see, I made some more melon pumpkins and I extended the sugarcane farm out a little bit more. I've also got rid of the potato and I had a beetroot farm here as well, but I've been doing that to basically get emeralds because if you look at my ender chest right here, I've been a little bit busy trying to get a load of heads. Like literally about from like 10 seconds after me just recording this, like this part of the instruction, I just managed to get Jomica's head. There's one that just spawned over there before, so I've now got Jomica's head. So there's only 2 heads I'm actually technically missing, which is my own head and I'm missing JNaz's head. They're the only 2 that I'm missing. I've got everyone else's, but they're the only 2 that I'm missing. So I can take that. But as you can see, I've kind of started doing the paths a little bit, which I have came up with this design. I think it does look pretty good. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of this, because as you can see I've done like the majority of like this little bit here, and then I've started going around and I went around this with Rings of End. Obviously massive shout out to him because he helped me do this as well. But we've gone around and just added like a path going around. Like I've obviously made it all wavy. I'm not making it dead straight. I can see one's gone off here, going off in this direction, which is just going to lead to a building up here, which is just going to be a medium house up here. As you can see, the different size between this medium house and that house is definitely a big difference. But I'm going to chuck something in here because what I'm going to do is for the season have a purpose of each building. As you can see, I haven't gone around with the leaves on this one just yet because honestly I completely just forgot to. But like that one there I have, and like these 2 I have. But each house of season I'm going to have a purpose to go towards it. So it might be like there might be a sugarcane farm in there, there might be a pumpkin melon farm, might be like smelt and stuff in there. But as you can see, I've gone in this one here. Obviously, this one we did in the last episode. Yeah, this is obviously I've just put like this little interior for now. Obviously, I'm going to put some more interior, but I'm just not sure what I want to put in for it. What I want to really put in it for now. But this one here, I just did this build off camera. I didn't want to obviously show you guys. But this one is going to like actually be the entrance to my spider spawner. I haven't actually got the spider spawner built yet. It is literally, you can see it from here. It's right there. Like it's that close, so I'm going to try and work around that a little bit and figure out where the entrance is. As you can see, I've got this nice like little design of like set of logs here. Obviously, that I'm going to put more like these like different variations of logs on the base, like that could be used. Like, as you can see, I've got an oak one there, obviously for the roofs, and then I've got like a spruce one around here. So I've got a spruce one around here somewhere. If not, I'll put one in. So I've got more oak here, it's like roof decoration. This path comes up here. I'm going to leave the path off that way as well. And I've got one up here because off camera, this is where wings came in a big hand for me as well. Because he saved me a lot of time doing this. Is what we did is I wanted to build like this. Basically, I wanted to build a house up here, and this is where I'm going to put like the town hall. I'm going to have like a statue at the front here as well. I'm going to have a town hall here, but I've had to like basically cut back this entire hill. So obviously, this is what me and Wings have done, pretty much like in between the episodes. Gone back, got rid of all like the hill here, and we've missed that. He made a waterfall, which I think this looks really nice. So we've made a waterfall that basically flows down right for like this path here, all the way down into the river here. And also as well, where that dirt thing is there, like the dirt like little bridge, I'm going to make that into an actual bridge. But obviously just haven't got around to doing it because I'm going to save it for an episode. But I'm already like what, like 3 or 4 minutes in, something like that. Like let's see, I'm already 4 minutes in and I haven't even told you what we're doing today. But yeah, today what we are going to be doing is basically building a creeper farm. We're going to be building a creeper farm and like a little factory to go with it, because what I want to do is basically have like a factory, put a sugarcane farm in it, and a creeper farm like way above it in the sky. So obviously when I'm AFK in the creeper farm, all like the gunpowder goes down into the factory, into like a chest, and all the sugarcane, I want to basically try and make 0-tick farms. If obviously I'm just making sure I'm checking with like obviously Sent and all the BrokeRockers to make sure it is allowed. But if it's not, I can just build a sugarcane farm that's like just a regular one. But what I want to do is basically put like 3 0-tick sugarcane farms all at the same spot. Obviously, so just get a load of sugarcane dead quick. And I basically want to make it like a creeper factory. That's the whole point of this, what I'm doing like this episode today. Because I want to do a creeper factory today. And then on Friday, there will be an episode out of me doing a rocket shop in the shopping district along with someone else probably. But I basically want to get a rocket shop ASAP because this Saturday, the 30th, we are doing the dragon fight. So obviously what I want to do is basically get prepared for that, okay? But either way, what I'm going to be doing today is building TF-Brit's creeper farm. He's done one on his channel. I'll put obviously a picture up on screen now what it looks like obviously on his channel. Make sure you go over there and subscribe to him because he is one of the new people obviously on the server. So make sure you go and show him all the BrokeRock love we've got. But either way, I'm going to be building that creeper farm here on the day. I'm going to build it probably just over there. There's a village over there. But I'll probably just build it over there and I'll probably just rip the village down in between episodes because I don't really use the village to be honest with you. I might obviously take the villagers over here with me so I can use them. And I think we do need to sleep as well. Which I love this by the way, instant sleep. Look at that, just get in the bed, done. It's beautiful. But either way, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start moving the materials that I need from my base here over there, just where basically where the sun's rising. So I'm going to be building this creeper farm. But anyway, I'm going to do that now and I'll catch you up once I've just done that. I am over here where I'm going to build this creeper farm. I am going to build it literally in the sky where the sun is right now, right all the way up there at 256 the height. I'm just going to go to the max limit here. Obviously, I'm going to basically have the AF clay platform like very, very close to 256. And I've got 30 blocks below at the roof of the farm, and then everything below that I'm just going to have obviously the actual like layers of the farm itself, and then the trident kill at the bottom obviously. But what I'm going to do is, as you can see, I've moved all the items over here first. I was going to build it over there, obviously that's where it is the village that's just going to rip down, but I think what I might do is I might leave that there for now. Obviously, I might rip that down at some point, just not right now though. And I'm going to build it here. I'm going to build it in the sky up here, and I'm going to have like a factory right in front of me here as well, okay? Obviously, this is no one's. I've checked obviously with the BrokeRockers, and I've obviously checked obviously with all the fans and all that. No one's claimed this area as of right now, so I'm just going to build a creeper farm here. Obviously, if someone does claim this area, I will move it, but it's very, very unlikely that someone's going to do that. But as you can see, I do have Wings event here because he did say that he was going to help me build this. I did that for him if he wanted to help, and he can have some obviously rockets from this because I'm going to be obviously building the rocket shop because of this. But I did say I'll give him some of that, so he said, yeah, why not? He said he'd have me build this. So what I am going to do now is I'm basically going to get like the dimensions of where each layer is going to go, where the roof's going to go, the AFK platform, everything. And then what I probably will do is build this in a third person time. Okay, so I'll catch you once I've done that. Right, as you can see, me and Wings have started this a little bit. We've just got obviously a bit of a platform to stand on. This is going to be where the water layer is going to go, what we're building right now. Obviously, as you can see, I have marked out, so obviously ignore this layer there because obviously that was going to be where the final layer is going to go. But we've got the roof there, then we've got layer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're the 8 layers that we're going to have. Obviously, the roof is going to be at layer Y level 200. So I'm going to have my AF clay platform around 230. So I've still got a bit of space in case I do need to go higher up. Just in case the platform is too close to the actual layers here. Obviously, I'm going to build a trident killer down there below, but we'll do that a bit later on. Obviously, as priority now, what I want to do is basically get these layers in. Obviously, the scaffold I'm going to keep here for now, just so I can get up and obviously just build the different layers. Obviously, Wings is going to help me again. Obviously, as you can see, I'm just going to go around, basically build a platform here going around, add a water layer to this. And we are quite high up, as you can see, like all that stuff's down there. But either way, what we're going to do is, I'm going to ready to record this on a third person time lapse now, okay? So, obviously, enjoy.
Oh, you came and tucked your way into my heart. Oh, you look at me in ways I never loved. With you I know that this is all, so I don't need to take it slow. If you want me, then I believe that there's a simple remedy. We don't need no miracle, I think we've seen it all, just make the call. I'll come running over. We don't need no miracle, it's unconditional, just make the call, and I'll be yours. I'll come running over. We don't need no miracle, it's unconditional, just make the call, and I'll be yours.
As you can see, me and Wings have now gone through and we've added all these different layers in. So we've got a total of, can I land on that? Perfect, I've fallen off. So I'm definitely falling to my death if I fall from there now. But we've got 8 layers in so far, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 layers. This first layer is completely finished. This second layer I'm currently working on right now. Wings is going around placing buttons in. I'm going around placing trapdoors in. Obviously, he'll probably get the buttons done way quicker than I am because there's a lot of trapdoors you've got to place. Like, look how many. There's tons. But either way, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to really show you anymore like me doing this or work on this in fact. And when me and Wings go through, finish the entire thing off, we're going to put a roof on and everything else. And then once we've got all this bit done, what I'll then do is I'll then just cut back to the point now where I'm going to do like the trident killer. And obviously just explain that and show how that works. And then that'll be the creeper farm done, and then obviously we'll work onto the factory. So I'll catch you once we've got this complete. We have now got the creeper farm fully finished. This took way longer than I actually ever expected. Obviously, I've got to give a massive thank you as well to Wings to help me out on this. Otherwise, I would have probably been here for about a good another at least 4 hours just building this. But we now have it fully done. We've got 8 layers in. We've got the water in. We've got the roof in. We've slabbed the roofs obviously so nothing can spawn on the roof. The trident killer's there. That's probably the only laggy thing about it is the trident killer. But obviously, I'm not expecting the best rates in the world, but I'm not expecting the worst either. Obviously, as you can see, there's already 5 people on the server right now. But when there's like no one on, the rate should go obviously up a lot more. And obviously, I'm going to try and AFK either overnight or when no one's on to get the best rates possible. But obviously, I made an AFK spot all the way up there. You can't see it there, but it's literally going to go all the way up this. Oops, look at this. You've got to go all the way up the scaffolding here. And then there's like another scaffolding there. But what I'm going to do is put a scaffolding, like just one big pillar, and then just a path out to the actual AFK spot itself. But obviously what we're going to do next is we're going to build the, what's it called down here, like the factory. And obviously we're going to have the gunpowder basically coming down the chimneys into the factory. Obviously, and then inside the factory itself, we're going to do a universal 0-tick sugarcane farm. I probably might do like 2 or 3 of them to try and get the most possible I can like out like sugarcane strung dead quick. But obviously I'm going to do Madragoric 0 universal tick sugarcane farm. So I'm going to do that obviously inside the factory, so it's going to be like a full factory with just a big rocket, that's all. And obviously this is going to be for my shop which I'm going to be building at some point between now and Friday, and then the video will be out on Friday for you guys. So either way, enough of me rambling on. What I'm going to do now is do a 3rd person time lapse again of me building the structure up, so enjoy. I hope you guys enjoyed the time lapse there. As you can see, the factory now is pretty much fully finished. Obviously, there was a bit like a lighting up there issue that I might need to sort out just by chucking like I don't know, a torch in there or something like that. But either way, the majority of it is fully finished. So I've only got some things left to do, just by obviously just decorating like these little slabs here with something else, adding some torches around the outside, hiding these torches on the floor with like some green carpet on the on top of the grass here, and that's pretty much done. I'm fully done. But obviously, this episode I wanted to get 3 things done. The first thing was to do the creeper farm, which as you can see, the creeper farm is fully finished. To get the factory built, that's the 2nd thing. And the 3rd thing is I want to build a sugarcane farm, okay? Because obviously, if I want to make this a rocket factory, obviously, I've got the creeper, I've got the gunpowder there, I've got the factory here. All I need next is a sugarcane. And for the sugarcane, I'm going to build a universal 0-tick sugarcane farm that Madragoric did. What I'll do is I'll put a link in the top right hand corner now. Make sure you go and check that video out. Obviously, Madragoric did. I don't know if it's his full design. If not, it might be his full design. I don't know. But go and watch the video. Obviously, make sure you go and check him out. But either way, I am going to build this in here. Obviously, as you can see, this wood, I placed this wood here for a reason, because the shape me chunk board like shader pack thing's not working. Obviously I've had to basically figure out where the actual chunks are. So obviously this line here, this is all one chunk. So obviously when I'm building this, I can't have like the border of the sugarcane farm here like online with the chunk border, because that wouldn't work. So what I am going to do is I am going to build this all obviously off camera, because I'm not doing this on camera. Me with redstone on camera just doesn't work at all. So what I am going to do is I am going to build obviously all this off the camera, but I might have like 2 here, leave a gap here, and then 1 there. Obviously, and then what I might do is have like, let's say, all the chests like here. Obviously, you know, for like all like the gunpowder and all the sugarcane transported over here. And then up top here, I might obviously, I'm going to decorate all this off camera. But I'll probably just do this bit off camera, the actual sugarcane farm itself. And then I'll probably do all this like off camera like next episode or something like that. I'll just do it between then and now. But either way, I'm going to build this now off camera. Once I've done that, I'll be back here in just a second. I have now got all 3 Zero-Tick universal sugarcane farms all in. As you can see, got 2 here and 1 off the side here. In between here, I'm not sure what I'm going to have in between that. I might just have like, I don't know, just some chest or something in here, or like a crafting little station here to where I'm going to create all the rockets. Obviously for the chest, for everything else though, I probably might just either chuck it like on the back end like this little, where the quartz are here. Obviously this is just to look like shutters really to the front here, but what I'm going to do is I might just chuck the obviously chest here, obviously going along the back, obviously, and just wire like, obviously I can do pretty much the majority of all the wiring of like redstone and stuff underneath all this. Whoops, didn't need to get the torch. But yeah, I can get rid of all I can get rid of like pretty much all like this, because the leave at the minute is just under here. Obviously that sets all off here. I'm not going to do it right now because there is quite a few people on, but when it's like they're quiet, I'll probably turn this on. But either way, obviously I'm going to redo all like the where all the levers are and rewire it all. So obviously, because what I can do then is just like a flick of a switch and they all turn on, so I can get 3 at the same speed, if that makes sense. But either way, obviously I'm doing a lot of it obviously this off camera, just getting obviously all this done. Obviously I'll make sure obviously I wire all this up here, with the gunpowder coming into here. And obviously by the time it comes to like between now and the next episode, which will be on Friday, I should obviously have a lot more rockets, should we say, to put into the store, and obviously I'm going to get the rocket shop built. But either way, that is all the time I actually have for today. If you guys obviously want to see more content like this on the channel, and you want to see more videos on the channel, make sure you smash that like button, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, because I'm clearing the road to 4K subs. Hit that subscribe and help massively. But anyway, I'll catch you guys in my next episode. See ya!